Hey peeps, welcome back to my channel. My name is Drusilla Shay, if you don't know already.
Hey, shaving with me. Okay, shake with me. Okay.
In today's video, I am going to be sharing with you guys how to dress better. These are very general tips because everybody's style is different. So I'm not going to be telling you exactly what type of styles to wear because that's going to vary from person to person. But there are some general things that we can all do to look a little bit better, look more put together, just come as our best selves. Let's just get right into it. The first most important thing to do to dress better and look more put together is to wear clothes that actually fit. I know that sounds really obvious, but it's actually not something that everybody knows and understands as a concept that will actually make you look better. When it comes to clothing, not everybody wears clothing that are well fitting to their body. So sometimes you might find that, for example, I'm a tall girl, right? I'm 6 feet tall, 34-inch inseam, whoop whoop. For the longest time, it was very hard for me to get pants that were long enough for me. So I had to do it the old school way, okay? I just had to thug it out either with high waters, or my mom would actually sew extra fabric at the bottom of my pants for me so that they would be long enough. But anytime I would wear like high waters, it wouldn't look good on me because you can tell that it just does not fit. And then the same thing for like coats, for example. There are certain coats that, you know, I would really love, but the sleeves are too short, and coats are not like shirts. You can't get away with it if the sleeves are too short. Like, what you gonna do, roll it up? It's not like it's a blazer, it's not like it's a shirt, a long sleeve shirt. But when it comes to actual coats, like a winter coat, you can't get away with that. So certain things like that, you know, when you have to sacrifice because you cannot find something that fits you, I get it. But if you can get things that are fitting to your body, more tailored to your body, there are certain outfits where, for example, if you're trying to do the more cleaned up look and you have a top, but the sides are not coming in and there's a whole bunch of extra fabric, that doesn't look very fitting. Another example is if you have a lot of, I think it's called gaping. I don't think it's gapping. I think it's gaping at the back of your pants where the waistline is. That too does not look very good. It just looks like the waist needs to be more snug. So certain things like that, although they may seem small, they make the world of a difference. Like when I wear pants that are actually long enough for me versus pants that are short, I mean, I look way better and way more put together with pants that are actually long enough for me. Now, of course, let's put this out there because there are certain styles that you're intentionally trying to like have a baggy look, or you're intentionally trying to have a particular kind of look. If you are going for like that slight high water style that the people are going for these days, then that's just supposed to be intentional and that doesn't apply. And if you are going for like the baggy look, obviously you don't need to tailor that. But we're not talking about those exceptions. We're talking about in other cases where you're trying to present yourself as more put together. Those small little fine details of just making sure things actually looking like they're fitting actually are fitting makes a very, very big difference and helps you just look better altogether. So next up, it's kind of similar to the first point, but this next point has to do with tailoring your clothes. The reason why it's important to tailor your clothes is because obviously retailers are going to sell things that are just general and things that are not going to suit every single person's body and shape. That is our responsibility to do as consumers and as wearers of those things. So if you want to look better and you're buying something that maybe, you know, is a little bit too long for you, for example, then it would be in your best interest to get that thing hemmed or, you know, shortened. For example, if pants are way too long for you, it's in your best interest to get it hemmed to a good length so that it is suitable for your height. When it comes to clothes, it's really not a one size fits all thing. It's not a one size fits all body types, one size fits all weights, one size fits all styles. It is going to vary from person to person. For example, maybe I might have to get a bigger collared shirt in order to fit my bust area, but then I also have to compensate by tailoring the sides to be more snug on me so that like the whole entire shirt isn't too big. So there are small things like that that make a very, very big impact and just makes you look way more clean, way more put together. you know, it makes it look like the clothes were actually custom made for you. It's not going to apply for every single item, but there are definitely items where you can go to your local dry cleaners or your local seamstress and get certain things taken in, or if you know how to sew yourself, that's great. But you can take it to someone to just make those small adjustments so that you're looking your best. Tip number 3, and this is really actually like the most simple thing, but it makes a world of a difference. Iron your clothes, sis. I be lazy to iron. Okay, I'm gonna be the first person to admit it. I don't like ironing. I'm thinking about it and I already feel lazy. Normally, I just want to pick out my clothes, wear it, and go. I don't want to have to take that extra step. Now I gotta pull out the ironing board. Now I gotta put out the iron. I gotta put the water in the iron. I gotta plug in the iron. I gotta wait for it to heat up. I gotta put my clothes on the ironing board. Then I gotta actually iron. Like, it's just a whole thing, okay? And like, I'm gonna be real honest. Sometimes I skip out on ironing, but I see the difference between when I iron my clothes and when I don't iron my clothes, okay? Very, very simple concept, but it makes a, say it with me, big difference. So if you're wearing something wrinkly, it's not going to look as good as if your things are pressed, sharp, crispy, straight, okay? When things are more wrinkly, it kind of just looks like you rolled out of bed. Sometimes it just looks like you didn't put much effort into your outfit. But man, when your things look nice and pressed and wrinkle free, child, like sometimes you just look like a whole new person. Just do it. Let's do this together. Let's make a pact that we gonna start ironing our clothes and just, you know, looking like we actually put an effort into our outfits. The next tip, another very simple thing, but also makes a big difference. Lint roll your clothes, sis and guy. Things look so much better when they don't have lint on them. Things look so much better when they don't have hair on them, when they don't have little beady beads on them. So lint roll your clothes. I'm telling you, it makes a lot of a difference. It makes our outfits look that much better, that much cleaner. Okay, like, we don't need no debris on our outfit. That's not part of the look. That's not part of the aesthetic. When it comes to dressing better, right? It's not only about what kinds of clothes that you wear, but how you wear them, how you present the clothing themselves. That's why things like ironing and lint rolling, they all add to the outfit. Trust and believe, because you can have a very nice outfit, but if it's not prepared and put together well, it really doesn't matter. The fact that the outfit and the pieces themselves look nice is completely going to be glossed over, because people are just going to be looking at all the dog hair on your shirt. Come on. People just going to be looking at the wrinkles on your pants. It's not going to be cute. So let's do better. And let's make sure that we're doing these simple things to dress better and present ourselves better. Okay, so my 5th tip when it comes to dressing better is to learn what styles suit your shape. Now, this is really important because, again, this is going to vary from person to person. Not everybody has the same body shape, the same proportions, the same layout. And so it's really important to find out what works for you. And I'm not saying you shouldn't try different things. I am definitely an advocate for trying different styles, trying things you wouldn't normally try for the sake of finding out, like, is this gonna look good on me? Can I finesse? Because we out here finessing. But it's really good to know what works for you, because if you know what kinds of things work for your shape, work for your body, what kinds of colors suit your skin tone, what kinds of things just really work for you, then you can always improve a look. You can always improve an outfit. Sometimes there are outfits that you may try on and by itself, it doesn't look great, but maybe you might have to add certain things to make it look good on you. So for me, if you watch any of my styling videos, my hauls, you know I'm a big fan of wearing belts on my waist. I'm a big advocate for cinching the waist when it comes to my body type, because that suits me very well, and it gives me a very feminine look that I prefer. So I know that, okay, maybe I'm wearing this thing that just looks like a drape on me, but if I add a belt, it's gonna take it over the edge. It's actually going to look good on me. It's actually going to suit my body. So learning those things is really important. When I'm shopping online, for example, I know that there are certain things that I probably shouldn't add to my cart. It may look nice on the model, but it ain't gonna look nice on me, okay? Because it's gonna drape me and I'm just gonna look like a stick, and I don't wanna look like a stick. That just all helps me in dressing better, because I already know what works, what doesn't work. I already know what things to add, what things I shouldn't add. So familiarize yourself. It might be some trial and error. No, it will be trial and error. And as more styles come out, you're gonna have to experiment a lot of the times, but it's good to just get a general idea so that you know how to put your outfit together in the way that's going to look best on you. So my next piece of advice regarding how to dress better is to accessorize. A lot of people know how to put clothing items together, know how to put a shirt and jeans together, but then they leave it at that and it's like, this is looking bland. This is like plain Greek yogurt. Okay, we need to add some fruits, we need to add some honey, we need to just stir things up. Okay, make it more exciting. Not saying that there's not a time and a place for plain outfits, but there are many times where people can elevate their outfits and look better and dress better when they add accessories. People kind of downplay accessories or don't, you know, really put weight on accessories all the time, but those small things make like a huge impact. So if I'm just wearing a plain dress, but then I decide I'm gonna add a belt, I'm gonna add a chain, I'm gonna add earrings, I'm gonna add a hat. Do you see where I'm coming from? Like, it's going to add to the outfit. It's going to actually make the outfit versus if I just wore the dress by itself. So just remember that accessorizing can really make or break an outfit. I've said this in several of my videos and I mean it. When it comes to how to accessorize, that's its own different thing. You can over accessorize in my eyes. Some people wear a lot of accessories and they don't see it as over accessorizing, but in my opinion, you can over accessorize where you're just doing too much and it's too busy, it's too distracting, and it actually takes away from the outfit. It takes away from the look. Like I said, that's a different thing. If y'all want a video on how to accessorize or you want my take on how to accessorize, then let me know in the comments, but I'm gonna just keep it general for now. Accessorizing in general can really help an outfit and really take it from down here, okay, to up here. Like we bringing it up a level, okay. All right, last but not least, certainly not least, because this is probably the most important tip that I have for you. If you want to dress better, you cannot neglect the fine details outside of your clothes that usually have to do with grooming and maintenance. For example, if I have a wonderful outfit on, but my hair is looking all types of wild, it takes away from the whole look. If I have a great outfit on, but my nails look like nasty claws, it takes away from the whole look. If I'm not groomed, if I'm not well put together in other areas, it takes away from the look. I'm not judging because I have been there, I have done it. Once in a while, I still do it. But if these small little details are also not tended to, it can definitely take away from the outfit. I kid you not, hair is part of the outfit. A lot of times in my hauls, you guys will hear me say, oh, you know, this will look really nice, but it has to be with the right hair, it has to be with the right makeup, because all those things add to the look. So if you want to dress better, you also have to think of these extra things as accessories as well. You have to think about your hair as an accessory, your makeup as an accessory and an add-on. If I have on a particular outfit, I can already tell, okay, this will go best if my hair is in a high ponytail and I have on red lipstick. I could put it all together and I'm like, this will look so good if I have these other elements in place. But if I don't have those things together, sometimes it doesn't bring out the outfit to its fullest potential. Remember that the whole thing, the whole shebang from head to toe comes into play. Don't take it for granted. So those are my general tips on how to dress better. Let me know if you resonate with anything down below in the comments. Let me know if you want to add to anything that I've mentioned, if you have your own tips on how to dress better, because we all out here just trying to learn. I'll meet you in the comments, but while you're there, you might as well also hit that red subscribe button, okay? Join the family, and while you're at it, please go ahead and turn on that bell notification button so that anytime I post, you will not miss out. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give your girl a thumbs up, and I appreciate you all. God bless you, and I'll see you guys in my next video next Sunday. Deuces.